Hi, guys. Welcome back to the Getting Messy with Yessie podcast. And we have, obviously, our co-host,
Anne Marie. Swoop whoop.
So I want to say thank you to everybody who listened.
Yes,
And
thank you.
yeah, thanks. And the great feedback, which is what? Spotify. But what?
Say what?
I know. So before we get into today's topic, you went to a haunted house yesterday.
I did.
I want to know what happened.
Okay. So as always, we pre-gamed, went to the bar.
Okay. Well, where did you guys go?
What haunted house did we go to?
Yeah.
The Chippewa Lake Slaughterhouse
Where's that at?
in Chippewa Lake.
People can't see my face because I'm so lost right now.
I just had a stare.
Isn't that where Jason's from?
No, man, that's Camp Crystal Lake.
Same difference.
No, yeah, I felt like it though. I don't know. It's like 40 minutes from here.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, we went to the bar pre-game because how else are you gonna go and handle the stresses of a haunted house? And
So, I do have a question.
Yeah.
Did you sleep on this one too?
Did I sleep on this one?
Yes.
I didn't sleepwalk
Oh,
on this
okay.
one. So yeah, we went out there, and at first when we showed up, I thought it was gonna be crazy because not like the last one, like there was zero line at the last one we went to. So we just hopped like right in, boom, went in the haunted house, and I don't know, it was quick because I didn't look. But this one is like as soon as we pulled in the driveway, there was like a line of cars.
Really?
And when they were asking, like, what time is your tickets for? Like, you couldn't even park unless you were like at your time slot, basically.
No.
Yeah, because the parking lot was super little. But yeah, there was like 10 of us that met up.
Okay. Was it the same group from the first one?
Some people, minus two, I
Okay.
think, but mostly the same. And then I will say what really sucked is even though we were there at the time of our ticket, so like you pay for your time slot. So
Yeah.
ours was 10 p.m. We arrive, we get there, and the line was crazy because it's an actual slaughterhouse, like from back in the day.
What?
Yeah, it's like they slaughtered like cows and pigs and meat. Like they would, it's like a,
Did they clean it? Like, aren't you scared of the bacteria?
yeah,
Mad cow disease?
they weren't
E. coli?
actively being used as a slaughterhouse. It just used to be.
Right, but that doesn't mean they didn't clean it.
I don't know if they cleaned it or not.
You might want to get checked.
That's besides the point.
Good E. coli.
I didn't touch shit in there, first of all. But when you line up to go through the line, it almost reminds you of like where they have the cattle walk through. Like it was like fenced like that. And the lights were flickering and it was pretty creepy. It was outside, so it was cold. But luckily I, dressed for the weather. And then we waited an hour in line. Like we could not believe. It's like, what the hell did we arrive on time for our slot for?
So you waited an hour, so you guys didn't go through it till like 11?
Yep.
Ooh,
Absolutely.
But my bad.
The positives, and she got a little gas, y'all.
It's that new stuff. I'm like,
Oh my God. So anywho, I really enjoyed that they allowed our whole group to go in together because
Okay.
some places will split you up into like 4s or 5 or 6. Like
they probably want to get y'all out of there.
well, I think that they normally don't want you to be in a large group because I feel like it's like not as easily to scare you. But they allowed us all to go in, and it was so funny. Some like 4 people in our group got touch passes.
Oh, hell
They
no.
put like a neon like light around your neck, so they
Were you one of those people?
Hell no. I already didn't want to be there, but I did end up with a flashlight. They give you like a mini flashlight that's maybe about 4 inches big. Yeah, it's mini.
Yeah.
So
I know about that.
sorry if that applies to you.
Not sorry. Not sorry at all.
But yeah, so that was actually pretty long. I mean, I wish I would have looked at the time, but I mean, God, walking through the house itself probably was like 30 minutes, maybe a little longer. So I really enjoyed that. And then after you go through the haunted house, there's a portion where you're like outside, like you're literally in the fucking woods.
So what came out and scared you? Like, what is it that, like, were you like, oh my God, I'm going to shit myself? Well, did you have any shit worthy moments?
There was one that I jumped pretty hard. He was like on my left side, and like it almost looks like a bake rack that they put, like they let cookies cool on.
Okay.
It was like on a ramp, and they had it to where when you walk past, it kind of rolled, and you think it's gonna hit you, but it like stops. That
Oh,
scared the hell out of me. It wasn't really the person; it was this thing I thought was gonna smash me. So that made me jump. Oh, and the chainsaw guys, those guys really like touched you with those things. Um,
did it bring back trauma?
yeah, because remember the last episode I was talking how that other
The haunted maze.
the haunted hollow or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah, they had the chainsaw guys. And
Not to cut you off, I actually got DMs from people that remember the whole
everyone remembers that place. I didn't realize like what a following it had, because it's like you lived in the neighborhood, like you went there, and it was pretty good too. It was a good one.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the chainsaw was definitely triggering. But I will say that one was pretty good, even for me being scared.
How long of a drive was it?
40 minutes.
Oh, that's not bad.
No, the last one we went to in Akron was about 40 minutes.
Okay, it's not too bad.
But now that haunted house season is over, I'm gonna have to hype myself up all over again next year, because everyone is like, "Oh, now we have to go to Mansfield Prison." And then you were talking like, "Let's spend the night." I'm like, "No,
so
let's maybe just get through going to haunted house,
to the right,
yeah, like to the haunted house part before we start talking about spending the night."
Yeah, no, I probably would never do that again. No, well, I didn't get to mention in the last episode when I went to Mansfield Prison, they actually have certain areas that are cut off that you can't go, that they say they're technically haunted.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what made me not want to. When I said I wasn't very clear, like when I said I didn't want to bring bad juju, the reason why I was so scared to do the whole thing, because they had a camera set up and you could see orbs.
Mm-mm.
And I was like, oh, hell no. I had, at that time in my life, I had enough bad juju. I need no more.
Unfortunately, I don't think I can physically bring myself to do that one. We did the regular self tour during the day kind of thing. But when you add all the scary elements, it kind of brings that to life,
My friend, I'm only friend with Sam, who I went with. I wonder if I can get her on the podcast. Maybe we can get her on the podcast and she can tell what happened, because I didn't go through it. I don't know why. I don't know what it consists of. All I know is that I walked up a big ass flight of steps, which I can't.
Maybe we could revisit this haunted house episode like a year from now, the anniversary, and invite Sam. Shout out to Sam.
And she could tell what she experienced, because I didn't. I did not go. I went up.
Yeah, I would love to hear how that is before I put myself through it.
Yeah, like when I seen the orbs, I guess to like give a clear detail as to why I didn't want to go, not because this person did boo. Like there was really a TV and it showed orbs, and they had told us, like people that worked there had said, yeah, specific. There's hauntings. There's certain areas that have hauntings, and those areas are blocked off. You're not allowed in those areas. I'm like, hey, that experience? What's going on?
I wonder if those are the areas they have you like do this overnights in.
I wonder. I don't know.
I will never know, because I promise y'all, if you're listening to this, my little haunted house group of friends, we are not spending the night.
Yeah, they can.
Yeah, y'all can, but I won't.
Thank you.
So I hope you survive.
Yeah, I'm getting some sleeping pills, so make sure I sleep through the night. That's the only way I'll make it.
I actually think you're supposed to sleep though.
Like, how's sleeping? I don't know. Listen, just give me a pillow and I'll lay right there on the floor till the morning.
You're gonna get like a rash or something from all that paint that's
true. It's not let paint too.
Yeah. And asbestos. Oh my gosh. It's probably why you can't breathe when you walk in there.
Maybe. I wouldn't know. Well, I wouldn't do all them steps. I'm sure that would be so work.
Yeah.
I mean, I am on my way loss series, but I there you
shut up. But yeah, man, my experience was really fun this time around. I didn't shut my eyes.
I'm proud of you. That's growth.
But I was like two people to the last, like Tommy and my boy Butch. They were behind me, and so then I wasn't in the front and I wasn't in the back. So
you were in a good spot. So like you got to see everything before it happened, and just in case. Yes,
because they got like the 4 people in front of me got the touch pass.
Mm-hmm.
They were like targeting them. And then I would be like, oops, excuse me, all right. I'm just gonna move around you, thank you. Or I would like shine a light on them, like, get them. So it was pretty good. I did like this experience.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Very proud of you that you didn't sleep on this one.
I'm growing.
I'm trying.
You'll get there.
So to lead into what today's topic is, should we tell everybody what we did on Friday?
Oh, yes. That was really fun.
That was really fun.
So we had an impromptu movie night. Um,
To see Terrifier 3.
hey,
Like, to so Art the Clown is like up there. Like,
yeah.
I would definitely hit it. I would definitely hit it. Most definitely. Not even my actor.
Oh my God.
He's quiet. You ain't got to hear no stupidity.
That can't be enjoyable.
But I mean,
I don't think you will survive, unfortunately.
I do think I would survive. I think I would. I mean, listen.
What do you think you're about to be like, Mrs. Terrifier?
I mean, I'm already a villain in somebody's stories. So
Aren't we all?
it's cool. Like, I think we'd have a great time. Like, you need me to be the spirit. I mean, I ain't gonna fuck up my eye like a girl did. So, spoilers, guys. Spoilers if you haven't seen it. Oh, like, yeah,
Do that.
yeah. No, I'm not. I'm about to look the same. But listen. You want me to get on the bus with you? I'll get on the bus with you. I'll carry your black bag.
Man, don't give away the movie, but you guys definitely should watch it if you're into horror because I don't even like clowns, and I think he is so funny.
It's
I
hard
really
to-
enjoy.
Yes,
I really enjoy those movies.
but you know what's funny? The actor actually is comes off like a really nice guy. Like, how do you like?
I don't know. I've never
I've seen so many
seen him.
TikToks and videos of him, and it's like, man, you're really,
like-
really good at your job, dog.
Is he goofy? Like, is he?
Yeah, he's funny, definitely funny, and then he like,
I would imagine you'd have to be to play that character.
yes, and like, yeah, it was.
I just really, really enjoyed how like disgusting it was and funny. So you kind of didn't know how to react.
I feel like I felt inappropriately laughing.
I know.
And then I believe wholeheartedly those other people that were in there like, gosh, these two dummies are messing up our movie.
No, I don't think so. I think everyone else kind of like. I think you can't watch those movies and not feel like ew, ha ha, ew, ew. Like you don't even know what to feel because it's funny, but it's not supposed to be funny.
You know, here's a funny story about so working at Spirit, which was my last day yesterday. We had an animatronic Art the Clown, and I took a picture of it.
Really?
Yeah, I took a picture of them.
How much was it?
I don't know.
Why did you buy it?
I ain't got a house no more. Where am I gonna put it?
Storage?
I got nothing at this. She's trying to get rid of. I'm trying to stay away from clowns.
I could have used it until you wanted it back. I'm just saying.
Yeah, well, there's always next year.
I guess. What if they don't have it next year? Because
Not to cut you off. Somebody yesterday was
so
asking.
rude to me.
I am rude. Well, I'm not nice. This guy wanted to he was like, you guys don't have a whole lot of Art the Clown stuff. I said, I know, he sold out of it pretty fast. Like he's popular.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, it really sucks because he was so underground, and now he's like in the movie theater. Like, I don't want to go to the movie
like
theater.
mainstream.
Like, yeah, he's mainstream now. And I'm like, I get what you're saying. Like, some people want to like, oh, I could just turn on the TV and watch it because I discovered art from Tubi.
Yeah, I mean, people want it to be. It's got that like nostalgia feel, like 80s, horror flick, and people want it to stay like
that way. They don't want it to be mainstream.
Right.
I get it.
But I feel like we're kind of in that era right now where everything is making a comeback and shows are making a comeback that used to be from our childhood that they're trying to make it
remake
appealing to like this generation. So.
Yes, I agree. But some of the remakes are not that great.
No, absolutely not. You shouldn't remake everything. That's for sure.
No, like I remember when they were gonna do the live action of Lion King, and I was so anti Aladdin.
I still haven't seen that. I can't get past the intro. The song is even bad. I can't do it.
No, it's not. I did not like, which was weird because I'm like, I'm not gonna watch Aladdin. Like,
Aladdin was excellent.
It made me feel like I was watching a Broadway show. And the Lion King, I was so disappointed. Because we love a good villain. Villain. And they didn't even give Scar his song. Like, that was a banger. Like, what were you doing? What, they fumbled the ball.
Oh yeah, that whole movie was not what it could have been.
I will say though, Donald Glover was great as Simba. But other than that, I was not. No, it's okay.
I've never watched it, so I can't.
You're not missing it. Really, given cartoon. You're not really.
But what else have we seen?
I just finished Agatha all along.
Same.
We kind of touched on it.
Yes. Um, I don't know. I thought it was a well-made show,
Yes.
and I do really enjoy the magical aspect, the fantasy aspect of it.
Yeah.
Um, and I even liked the storyline.
Mhm.
I just kind of didn't like the execution of it. Like,
What? What do you mean? Explain. Elaborate.
for instance, I thought maybe in the middle of the show, possibly 2 or 3 episodes, it could have been condensed. Like, I felt like it was drawn out,
Mhm.
and like, I get what they were doing. They were trying to give each witch their backstory and episode.
Mhm.
But it wasn't all enjoyable for me.
No, I loved it from beginning to end. I mean, I was sad. Well, not sad. I was disappointed, like in the end. But I thought it was. I thought it was so amazing.
And I thought it was kind of confusing too. Like, I feel like the first episode and a half, you kind of don't know what's going on because they haven't given you the backstory yet.
I think that was purposeful. Purposely done.
Absolutely, it was. I just don't think it was done well.
No, I thought it was done
In
well.
the beginning, it's like you're super confused, and I'm like, "Who is this, and why is that?" And it was like so many questions. But like by the third episode, like I didn't really care to know.
Damn.
And then by like episode 6, 7, 8, 9,
Mhm.
that's where it picked up and drew me in, kind of.
Yeah.
Versus like, I don't know, the second half of episode 2 all the way through episode 4. It didn't do it for me.
Really, I truly enjoyed the whole from beginning to end. And I think every witch played I like well, we'll get into my stupidity in a minute, but I really enjoyed every single witch. I feel like every witch did their job, like they came to do what needed to be done.
Mhm.
The ending blew me. Like I really liked when they gave Agatha her moment with her son, and it
Mhm.
really made you. Like I thought that was
Yeah, that was
well
it
executed.
really was, but it's like the last episode
Mhm.
or something.
And Lilia's episode was
I really liked her episode a lot.
yes, that was a good episode. And then I think when Billy was revealed as Wiccan was amazing.
Yeah,
I just thought it was so good. Like, I don't know. I just thought it was really good. I think that Agatha is like, I don't know. For some people, Agatha is relatable for me.
I expected more. I don't know. Maybe I just had
I expected more in the end.
too high expectations.
Yeah.
But it wasn't bad. I'm glad I watched it.
Yeah. Same.
But while we're on that topic, you know how like Disney and Hulu have the combo plan?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we have that too.
Mhm.
So by default, because it was like Halloween time,
Mhm.
we also was watching the FX show Grotesquerie.
I want to watch that. How do you feel about it?
You haven't started it yet?
No.
I love that show.
Yeah. Is it
It's twisted and it's gory and gross.
is it American Horror Story vibes?
Sort of, yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Who? I wonder if what's his face has anything to do with it. What number? This.
Oh, Ryan Murphy.
Yeah.
I don't possibly, yeah. Because I'm not gonna say who,
Mhm.
but there was, I think there was an actor from American Horror Story in that.
Okay.
But yeah, it was good. You should check it out.
I want to watch. That's on my list to watch, but I have so many shows I need to finish.
Oh my god, me too.
I haven't finished House of Dragon season 2. I'm like three.
That's a good show.
Yeah, I have three episodes left. Yeah, it's pretty good. I wasn't.
Are there any like other shows that you were watching for like Thanksgiving? Look, I'm already thinking about Thanksgiving, y'all. I'm planning Friendsgiving. Yeah, for Halloween.
No, I just I mean, my life has changed since I moved here, so I really don't have a whole lot of time where I'm watching a lot of stuff. I did make time to watch Agatha because I was like, I'm getting all the spoilers from TikTok. And one, I was a big WandaVision fan, so I was like, I gotta watch it. And then I made sure I didn't miss any episodes. I made sure I watched them during that week because it just drew me in. And then I watched oh my god,
You know what show you need to watch is The Penguin with
I watched half of the first episode.
Now that needs to win some awards. It is so
I think Agatha all along needs to win some because it's amazing. It is amazing. You know what? First of all, what made me love? Well, one, I liked WandaVision because I just loved Wanda and Vision. And then when I was younger, my cousin had the Marvel comic books, and he had playing cards, and he would let me organize them and read them when I was younger. So I am a big Marvel fan.
Yeah.
So I do I have some knowledge.
I mean, yeah, we watch all the Marvel stuff too.
So like I remember things from like the comics and all those things. So, but what drew me to Agatha was one I love a good villain. I love a good villain origin story.
She was a tad selfish.
I, yeah, I guess. And I feel like I gained some knowledge with Agatha.
Like in what sense?
In what sense was it relatable for me? Yeah, like she was made to look as a villain, but her backstory is like, okay,
yes,
I get you, girl. I get it.
Something drove her.
I get it
the way she was. Absolutely,
yes, absolutely. And I'm like, I don't look at her as Catherine Hahn. I'm like, you know what, Agatha, I got you. I get it. I get it.
Okay,
I've been there. I'm still there, but I get it.
I could see that. Definitely.
But I do watch a lot, which I do have something to say to you.
What?
I do watch a lot of reality TV. Like I'm a Housewives Bravo girl. I love it. But it blew me when I found out you watched some episodes of Love and Hip Hop. I was like, what the fuck?
Why did that blow you? I used to watch Love and Hip Hop when it first came out.
I never knew you watched it. And then when I came over the last time we recorded and you were watching baseball, and I said, who the fuck are you?
I am a woman of many genres.
I'm like, how do I know you all this time? And I didn't know you watched baseball.
I don't know. I love all of the sports.
I'm like, you watch
football, basketball. Hell, I love watching the Olympics. The swimming, gymnastics.
Oh, I don't go that far.
Volleyball. You don't even know who I am, bestie.
Oh, I do. I only know the rugby player that she's on Dancing with the Stars. I like Dancing with the Stars.
See, lost me. I don't do none of that reality stuff.
Oh, I love Dancing with the Stars. I haven't watched it. I've only been watching Dancing. I haven't watched the show.
I don't like all them little shows like like American Idol used to be like a big thing and stuff like that. Like I don't do that anymore. Like I want a show of substance, not something like if I want to watch something that's like mind numbing, I'll watch like true crime shows for background noise.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a couple movies that I think you should check out. Like on Netflix, I told you the Anna Kendrick one.
Yeah, I do want to see that because I've heard that story.
That was so good. Even like Tommy liked it. He like told one of his friends.
Is it like the Man of the Hour or the Girl?
Woman of the Hour.
Woman of the Hour. Woman of the Hour.
Yeah, that was a wild show.
I heard the story. I've heard the actual story. Yeah,
based on the story.
Yeah, that's what I watch on TV. I watch reality TV. I'm all about the housewives. Like I
don't know anything about them.
I love it. I love the fashion, the mess.
It's too much drama. Like
that's why I like it.
I know, but it's like a lot to keep up with. Like nobody has time to watch these no-name ass people living these lives that are like just unfulfilling.
I'm a no-name now. I'm trying to become a name, so I relate.
I mean, I guess. I just feel like they do it for all the wrong reasons.
Yeah, I think I don't know. I think people sometimes. Well, I think some people do it for the experience.
I think they just are doing it
it's like a door for the
money.
Well, not only the money, but the exposure. I guess what I'm trying to say. Like the exposure.
Yeah, is it worth it?
What the hell? I don't know because then you hear a lot of these people getting divorced. But I mean, whatever that can happen in real life.
Sure it can. But I don't know if I want like cameras following me around and my family or my kids or whatever, like seeing you like act like this, like that's embarrassing.
I mean, I had a full in private and I should be studied.
You ever get like secondhand embarrassment for someone? You're just like, ew.
No, because I'm like, I've been there, girl. I've been there. I get it. Trust me.
No,
I'm not here to judge.
Another movie that I recently watched was Trap with Josh Hartnett.
I heard it was not good. I heard it was trash.
It was okay.
If he's gonna make a comeback, he needs to make a great comeback. Trash. Trap was trash.
No, yeah, Trap definitely isn't the comeback, but it wasn't bad. I don't know.
When I working at Spirit, the kids were like, "Yeah, no, it's garbage." And I'm like, "Oh, I'm not Josh Hartnett in a garbage movie because you know so many good movies."
Yeah, it was just a movie. Like, I don't know. It wasn't great. It wasn't horrible.
I'll watch it. Just I'll let
Like,
him
form your own opinion about it, I guess.
Well, no, because I like Josh Hartnett.
Well, I do
Like,
too, but girl, I don't know. He's
I don't know.
not the Josh Hartnett we know
That's all right. You know,
from like Pearl Harbor with Ben Affleck.
yeah, no, I let him hit. I'm just. I mean, look at my range. Art the Clown in full costume. It's all right. It's cool. We can wear those flower sunglasses together too.
Oh
Solid.
my God. And the Santa hat.
And the Santa hat just solid. All the hands. Me being loud and being quiet. It works.
It works.
It works.
I like it.
I love it.
What else is out there playing?
Oh, I only want to see that new Gladiator movie because my dog's real dad is in there. Finale's real dad is in there.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna see that as well. I'm trying to convince Tommy to go see Gladiator
Mm.
at the theater we were at
Mhm.
because I was trying to explain to him. I don't really think that you can explain how loud it is in that theater.
They did really good in that. Our seats were moving in the most appropriate scenes where they were vibrating. I don't know if you, but for me,
But it's not the seats that are vibrating.
Mhm.
It's so loud that your body vibrates when something happens. Like, I've never been in a theater that was that loud where in the beginning it was hurting my ears.
Yeah.
Until the movie started and then it like chilled out. But I was trying to explain this to Tommy.
Oh, when I went to go see in that theater, when I went to go see Deadpool, it was so great to see it in that theater because it's so like,
Yeah,
it was really good.
because there's a lot of action, explosion.
Yes, and like seat was vibrating and everything. I was like, ooh, I'm like on a ride.
Yeah. So when you initially told me that, I thought the seats actually vibrated.
They
with
do.
the no, they don't.
They do.
The sound is just you're vibrating, not your
If
seat.
you're in the Ohio area, go to the Phoenix Theater.
No,
Give me the bugs.
No, you're ridiculous. They don't vibrate.
They do.
The sound is causing your body to vibrate.
I guess we could just
Look, don't make me say vibrate again.
They vibrate.
That's a dirty word. I don't like it.
Hey, you know what? You were moving in the groove in that bitch.
Oh my God. Okay, so speaking of shows and movies, things like that, is leading me into our next topic.
Well, what I wanted to ask you before we go into our next topic, I want to know what's the worst movie you've ever. Okay, what is a bad movie that you will stand and toes down on?
Oh, a bad movie?
Yeah. I think you're gonna laugh at mine.
Oh my God. Well, tell me yours because I don't know. You're putting me on the spot. I can't even. First of all, I don't like me a bad movie, so I ain't standing 10 toes down on no fucking badass movie. If it's bad, I'm gonna say that shit's bad. What is it? Hit us with it. You look ashamed. She's ashamed, y'all. She looks ashamed.
Can you imagine?
She's crying, y'all.
Then we start like setting up cameras to watch our reactions. I'm SOL because I can't hide my emotions.
Sure can.
My face tells everything. The movie I will stand 10 toes down on and will continue to watch and support. It's so bad. I don't think I'm alone in this. Glitter.
Wait, like Mariah Carey?
Yeah, when I want to. Yes.
Okay, like why are you looking at me like that? First of all, like you're just waiting for my judgment.
Yeah, I said 10 toes down.
I'm not gonna judge you on that because I support Mariah.
Well, I don't support that. I mean, okay, I do support the movie, but it's so badly done that I don't care. I've slapped some glitter on my arm and
You silly. I mean, there are bad movies I like, but not ones that I'm about to be like,
oh man, I don't stand on these. I probably wouldn't watch them again. Have you ever watched any of the movies on Tubi?
oh man, okay.
That makes me feel better about my life sometimes when I watch those.
So yeah, there are maybe one or two I've attempted to watch, but couldn't.
Which one?
I couldn't even tell you the names.
Oh man,
But yeah, no, I mean, Tubi itself, like, it's like that's for actors who just got into the game and they haven't even went for like auditions yet. Like, no, you're not like the bare minimum straight out of like acting school or something.
I truly believe in my heart Tubi is the great value brand of Lifetime movies.
I don't even think I would get that. Great value brand? No.
Let me have the great value brand.
I'm gonna say like Save a Lot.
Let's I will not shop at Save a Lot. I will not shop at Save a Lot. Just hear me out. So when I was still with my ex, we went to the Save a Lot back where we lived, right? And I was so excited about this cheese Danish. They had a strawberry cheese Danish, and I'm like, fuck yeah! I was like, babe, we left
from Save a Lot.
Yes, and I'm like, babe, I'm about to get this. And he's like, oh, we
go to like Panera.
Listen, we have to listen. We had a household of 6, okay? We were trying to make it.
Okay.
So I get it, and I start filling my cart up, and then I look, there was a roach.
No.
I swear to God, and everything, it was roach.
Oh my God, I just died.
Oh, and my cheese Danish.
No.
And I looked at him.
You didn't like, wait, please tell me you seen it prior.
I didn't, let me finish.
Oh my.
So I look at the cart, and I go, what is this?
Wait, you were in the store?
We were in the store.
Oh, hell no.
So I looked and I started shaking, the
timeout. Don't even say nothing else.
No, I didn't
think it was alive.
No. So okay, I look at my ex and I go, yeah, let's go. He goes, why? I go, I'm going to tell you when we leave. And his personality is very like, he needs to know right then and there. That's probably where our downfall was. But he was like persisting me like, what happened? I was like, I left my whole cart going. I just walked out. I don't come out.
You don't come. I don't know.
I walked out. And so I went until we got in the car. He's like, well, what happened? I was like, there was a roach, a bug in that bitch.
No.
I said, we are never coming back here.
He had glaze on him?
Girl. He had some strawberry on him. He took a dive with that thing. He had strawberry
puree on his back.
Right. He was feeling like,
that's so gross.
Yes, we never stepped foot in that bitch ever again.
Oh my God, I'm glad.
Yeah. I can't look at a cheese Danish the same.
Yeah, I don't really like cheese Danishes.
I like a coffee cake cheese Danish.
Well, coffee cake is a whole other story. But that's gross as fuck.
I will never go. I'm sorry, Save a Lot. I will never go to another one. I'm traumatized. And I check my cheese Danishes when I can get them.
Well, yeah, because that's kind of like, establishments where you find hair in your food. I don't care if it's my favorite place on earth. It's like if I find a strand of hair, I cannot go back.
My grandfather, growing up, if he had hair in his food, he'd throw the whole pot of rice away. He didn't care. Like, nobody's eating this shit. If I can't enjoy it, nobody can.
I don't blame him.
He used to whole, and then he would yell at us.
It's tainted. It's tarnished. No.
And then he would yell and say, "Who was playing with the hair in the kitchen?"
Oh, it was one of y'all.
No, it wasn't
me. That we know of.
Well, maybe it was me, but we'll take accountability. I was young, maybe it was me.
Damn. That's messed up.
Yeah, so but I don't want any of the actors or people who are affiliated with Tubi to think that I think they're roaches. I just think you are the equivalent to Save a Lot. I don't think they're...
Whoa. Nobody was saying that.
Now, I just want to be very clear.
Yeah, nobody was saying that.
Well, I did,
the story turned into something else. That's all. So yeah, I can't. Back on topic, I can't think of like a bad movie that I'm like, no, I'm gonna always watch this, blah blah. Like,
well, yes, you know what? Yes, there is. There is a movie that you had me watch. Yes,
recently.
No, this was like a couple years ago, and you fought tooth and nail with me because I didn't like it. And you're like, yeah, you don't know what a good movie is.
I mean, probably.
Fuck you. It was with, I forget her name. It's on the tip of my tongue. But she was stuck in a colonial time, but really it was present time. But she had to fight her way out.
It's not ringing a bell.
What is her name? She's a singer. Janae? No, not Janae. It was a lady who was was famous within the movie, and she was taken back like as if she was a slave, and she was trying to escape. And little did she know, when she escaped, it was present time with reality. What we were talking about?
I don't know the name of it, but it is ringing a bell.
Yeah, you told me watch this movie. It's so good, and I watched it. Yeah,
that movie was good.
I said, Emery, no,
I feel like the
No.
only way you wouldn't. I feel like the only way you wouldn't like the movie is if you don't get the point of the movie.
I felt like I did get the point, but I didn't think it was well executed.
That's okay. That's your opinion.
And you fought me on that movie. You're like, oh, you don't know. And I'm like, you're right, I don't.
Well, Jesse, let's see here. Your track record between Glitter,
Agatha is great.
Real Housewives,
You know what?
and Save a Lot. Do I have to say more?
Save-A-Lot was not my choice. You know what? I'm gonna let you have this one.
Thank you.
Because
Because I'll just continue to keep arguing with you. I got
Agatha was amazing.
It was
Somebody fight me.
good.
No, it was amazing. Somebody fight me on it.
What?
Throw water at me.
So I mean, staying on topic with like movies. This isn't a movie yet, but it is a book. So I am currently reading The Housemaid.
The Housemaid. Is it like
Trilogy.
Is it like The Handmaid's Tale?
No, no, but
I bet that's redheaded, but you know.
no. Well, yes, probably, but hopefully after our time. I don't want to live that.
Before you get into your book, I want to be like the lady that gets. I want to be in charge. Like I don't want to be
I'm gonna be in charge of the girls.
Yeah, I'm like, you know what, y'all, just get your. I'm sorry.
It's the aunts.
Yeah,
That's what
I don't. No.
Yeah, but no, The Housemaid is nothing like that. And I'm only like a couple chapters into the book. But that book has gained like such popularity and movement on social media that they have now offered whoever to like turn it into a movie.
What is it about?
So from what I know right now, it's about this young girl who is just seeking employment. She don't have two nickels to rub together, and she responds to an ad for like a live-in nanny / housemaid.
Okay.
And she ends up getting the job there, but the situation is weird. Like the people who are employing her, she kind of is trying to feel out like, are they perfect or something weird here? Like she doesn't know yet what it is. Like she can't put her finger on like what is going on. And but she's doing it anyway because she needs the money.
Right.
And she's got a roof over her head.
Right.
And I don't know, like I don't know too much. Like I told you, I'm only like maybe 3 chapters in. But the movie is gonna have Sydney Sweeney and Amanda Seyfried.
Also,
I don't know how to pronounce her name. I'm sorry, but both of those chicks are pretty fucking good.
Yes, I think that'd be okay. I guess okay.
Yeah,
maybe I go read. I don't read. I read people, but I don't read books.
Well,
I listen
to audiobooks, which is like the same thing.
I do listen to audiobooks. Well, the last book like I read, I started reading, but it's in my storage now. I started reading Adult Disney, like the backstories of the villain. And it's a series.
Is it only on like audiobook?
No. These are actually physical books that I'm reading.
Oh, okay.
So when I was, where I live, like there wasn't really much to do, so I got physical books to read. So I started reading Adult Disney, and so far I just read the backstory to.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah,
Adult Disney.
Yes. Well, they're actually, girl, I didn't know. Look, TikTok has shown me a lot these last couple of years.
I'm not on TikTok, so I don't know.
Yeah. So you don't need to get on TikTok.
No, I'm good. I don't know. That shit's a virus. But neither here nor there. That's another
I'll talk about that off recording. That there's actually, there is real life adult Disney books. Like there's smut Disney too. I swear to God, I ain't making this shit up.
I'm sorry. Like erotica?
Yes.
Okay, that's sick.
Like erotic. No, you know what? No, I'm not gonna judge because at work.
Oh, okay. Oh, so I'm the weirdo for judging. Okay.
No, you said that, not me. What I'm saying is, this girl that sits in front of me at work, she's really funny. She's a book person, and she listens to, because we can listen to her headphones. She reads like, I don't know if it's erotica or what. I'm gonna have to ask her, but she was like stopped in the middle of her book to like get my attention to tell me about these vampires and wolves, and like it was erotica, and I was like, girl, what? I was like, are you listening to bestiality? Because I'm confused. What?
Oh my!
And I'm not really want to. I just let somebody talk. Like, just go right ahead, tell me whatever.
I mean,
But I was like, I don't get that word. I don't know.
I'm not against the romance industry.
He was telling me about wolves fucking. I was just like, wait, what? Humans and wolves? I don't know where wolves.
Well,
I think that is my tarot reader told me that is teetering a line.
I agree. Whoa.
But if that's your thing, like, I'm not gonna knock it. But yeah, there really is Disney erotica. I'm gonna read it.
But do you see why? Well, I could, like, I'm saying that's disturbing a little bit, or no? Do I have to spell it out?
I mean, I'm not. I mean, I would hope. I don't know. What are you saying before I even say anymore?
Like, because, like, think about it. Like, one, these are children, like, novels from when you're a kid, like, from the beginning.
Okay.
Two, it's like you're telling me these characters that you've grown up on, because let's be real, every single person, culture, doesn't matter, has grown up on some form of Disney. So you're telling me these characters you've grown up on, you want to read, hear, or see.
They say it's like 50 Shades of Grey.
My point exactly. You want to see that from Donald Duck, though?
There's no Donald Duck in Daisy.
Like, it's like, you know, it's the
area on Prince Eric. I mean, well, listen, okay, we were all like Snow White. Our parents don't want to know what we're doing as we become a glass of Snow White and stuff in there. That
are like getting like shagging in the fucking forest.
Who? I didn't catch that.
Snow White and Grumpy.
I don't think she's gonna sleep with a dwarf,
but it could happen.
I'm not here. I'm not.
You said you haven't read the book, so I mean, I'm sure anything can happen.
I bet you Grumpy happy now.
Grumpy's bashful now. I'm just saying, like, that's for me, that's a little too far, is all I'm saying.
I don't write the books, okay? I'm just here to report the news.
I can't. And you learned this on TikTok?
I did.
Do you see why I said it's a virus? Look, it's infecting you. Like, your mind's not affecting my mind. Okay, but like anyone on targeting, it's probably going to give me false hope of a real Prince Charming. Oh my God.
Like,
this is.
Ain't no man ever been with
this is a train wreck. I don't even want to talk about this no more.
First of all, yeah, it's a train wreck. It's yeah. This is a train wreck. No, I'd get on the train.
No.
You know, I hate for the people.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna read it. I'm just gonna let y'all know I'm not gonna read it. I'll listen to it though.
I don't know what to do with you, Yancy.
Okay, so
I can't even look at you right now.
Hey, you know what? I only got one life to live. I'm gonna live it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna listen to what she's telling me, like at work, like the vampires and the werewolves, because you know what? Fuck, I probably would. But
I feel like we've been there, done that with Twilight.
No, I feel like Twilight was more like soft porn. This shit that's coming out now is the hardcore stuff. Like stuff you had to put like your black sunglasses on in.
I don't want to be a part of it.
Listen, I'm always here for a good time. I'll be the one to report. It's fine.
I'm done talking.
I will be.
I don't want to talk about this anymore.
I will be that person. Okay. You know,
I'm not here for it.
I'm always willing to experience something one time.
Is that right?
Yeah. I'm well. Stop. Go ahead. I don't like it. I had the power of editing it out, so go right ahead.
I just think that that's not the right thing to say. That's all.
Say it.
No, I'm truly. You said that you would try anything once.
Yes.
I can't even look at you. Look. No.
Just say it. I can edit it out. Just say it. No. I thought you something to see. Say it.
No, I'm just thinking. I'm thinking about all the things you possibly could try once in a lifetime, and my mind is going to the worst places. Is all I'm saying.
I mean, think about the things I've tried once in the past that you're aware of.
Oh my goodness. Oh, all right, Jesse. We gotta move on here.
So, I guess I'll talk about. Well, the last book I listened to, I just finished. I was pretty sad. It was called "If the Shoe Fits."
It was a book.
Yeah, it was a book. I actually have the physical copy. It's just in my.
What
store.
is it about?
It's just in my storage. So I'm always here for a plus size queen.
Yes.
So the gist of the story is called If the Shoe Fits, and it's actually by a plus size writer she has other books that I'm interested in reading.
Okay. Is it like if the shoe?
It's not erotica.
Thank God.
It's a normal book. And that's normal.
Is it
So it's a cautionary tale
okay?
of a girl who loses her parents, and her stepmom takes care of her, and she ends up on this reality TV show and ends up getting the guy.
Oh wow.
And she's into fashion and stuff like that. So I thought it was a really good book because I'm into fashion. I mean, even though now I look like a hobo, but
But you don't have to. So
and I was here for her to
it's
win.
by choice.
Yes. She wins in the end.
I love that for her.
I love that for her too. I'm like, that's relatable because I'm going to win in the end. I hope.
Absolutely. No, you got to claim it. Ain't no hope about it.
I'm going to win in the end. I think I won. I won on July 13th. So there's that. I think I won there.
Oh my gosh. I think so too.
So, yeah, that's the last book I read. There's some other books I want to read. There's, God, I don't, you know what? Never mind. Let's just move on.
Okay. So, cliffhangers from our previous episode
Oh, yes.
is like our next topic here. So, what did you want to address?
Oh, okay. So, yeah, we do have a couple things. Okay. We love to get messy.
Oh boy. I thought we already touched on it with the erotica, but I guess not.
No. So, okay. I just want to clear up a few things. I'm going to try to be not as messy as can be. Not all of them are messy. Yes, I failed the 6th grade. Okay. Yes, I did, but I graduated on time. That is why I went to night school. I am not dumb.
Is that what you call it, night school? Like Kevin Hart?
No, it really was night school. Okay. I'm smart. I mean, I don't make smart choices, but I'm smart. I'm smart. I'm smart. I don't. Okay, so I promise you guys I'm smart. I just don't make smart choices. That's why I say I relate to Agatha. I failed the 6th grade because I didn't care. Like I never cared about school until I got to high school. Shut up. I failed the 6th grade, and I wanted to make sure I graduated on time. I also took college courses when I was in the 11th grade. So I ended up messing up with that. Like I just didn't want to do it anymore. I don't say mess up. I just didn't want to do it anymore. And so the credits, I needed the certain credits to graduate. So that's why I went to night school. And because I failed the 6th grade, I was given the privilege to do 2 years in one, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So when I say, okay, so this is probably like a character flaw that I will admit. I am smarter than what I lead on to be. What I lead, because God, I hope no kids listen to us. Because I think like if I do 100% for someone, they're gonna expect it all the time, and I can't be a 10 every day. So I don't want people having these expectations like she's smart as fuck. So I got to give them a little bit of stupid. I got to give people a little bit of stupid for me.
I see what you're saying. But I don't know if I would necessarily apply that to school, but I do.
Oh, I apply it to life.
Yeah, I do see how that applies to life, but I think school is different.
But yes, I failed the 6th. Somebody was shocked. They DM'd me like, I did not know you. Like, yes, girl, I did. Yes, I did. That is why Emily is 2 years older than me. I mean, 2 years younger than me.
I wish I was 2 years older than you.
I do.
But what else did you have?
And someone wanted to know, which I got to give you the credit right now.
What?
Someone reached out to me and asked me what water pills I was taking. So the water pills that I went with my mom to find were Durex, I think.
I don't know. I want to know what they are too.
Actually, they're in my bag. I keep them with me. They're called Durex. They're Durex.
Let me see that.
So they're Durex. Hey Bruno, you want to take this to your mom?
He's totally closer to you. Jeez.
Now would I recommend them? Sure, but you can't take them more than 7 days. Did it help? It got me to go to the bathroom. But what you recommended, which I also seen on TikTok before you even mentioned it,
but I was taking it before it was ever TikTok viral. So I think there's.
Well, you wouldn't know because you didn't have TikTok. You don't have TikTok.
I do know because this was like over a year ago. I was taking that.
Oh, well, right. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. I won again. 2 with Anne Marie and 0
No, I
for
think it's been on
Kathy.
TikTok even before then.
No, you don't know about me.
Yeah, because I started TikTok when I moved. So that's how I learned how to cook.
You don't know about me.
So Bloom, I take Bloom. I feel as though Bloom works 100 times better than the Diurex. Does work better. Like I hope Bloom can give us a sponsorship because
yeah, they're great.
Yes, it's absolutely it is.
What I love about the product is that when you consume it, you don't feel like you're taking a laxative. Like, oh my God, I have to go to the bathroom. It just kind of makes everything run smoother.
Yeah,
and helps movement.
not only does it help movement, I mean, it's not going to happen right away. Like for me, I noticed, like, so I started taking it in the morning. I take it in the morning while I eat my breakfast or just as breakfast. I have it, and I noticed nothing happened the first day, but like everything's starting to catch up. Yes. And I will say with Bloom, it does help with bloating.
It does
100%.
It's that movement you're getting, and like it's activating like your gut.
Yes.
Is expelling that from your body. So that's why you're not bloating.
But last night, because I had to work yesterday 9:30 to 1, which was so bittersweet, but I'll get there. Last night I took my Bloom with my dinner. Ooh, my stepdad he made chicken wings. You would have been proud of me. They were spicy, but I ate 3. I powered through 3, mostly because I was hungry. That's delicious.
I love me a spicy chicken wing.
So I decided to have my Bloom at night. That was probably the wrong thing for me to do. Because when me and my mom were getting ready to go to the store, I said, Mom, I need like a good minutes. Time to go and time to get myself back together. But it does really work. Like I feel when I drink it in the morning, I don't feel bloated. The only thing I will say is that it says like for energy, I don't feel like it's any energy that I get.
I don't think so either. I just think the clarity that your body feels afterward is the energy.
When I first started it, which was last week, I feel like I bloomed out some demons. Like, bye.
Be gone with you.
You crazy. But there is something that I do take that does, I will swear by, that does give me energy as opposed to drinking coffee.
What?
So I started taking these hydro electrolytes.
Oh, yeah.
I should have brought you some. I get energy, like especially on the days that I have to be at work at 4 a.m.
Oh yeah.
And I have to get up at 4 a.m. to be there. Like when I tell you I'm not falling asleep at my desk anymore. So
now I've seen that product before. So when you were using it, like I was just familiar with like the packaging and stuff.
Yeah.
But I've never used it myself, and I was just interested in that. It does like it's basically you just put it in like in water. Can you put it in anything or just water?
No. Oh, that's another thing I like about Bloom, that you can put it in anything.
Yeah.
But no, water.
Flavored. Is that flavored? The hydro stuff is flavored?
Yes, the hydro stuff is flavored. You can get it not flavored, or you can get it flavored. I've done strawberry, watermelon, blueberry.
What do you have?
I have a value pack.
Also has
it has 4 different ones.
Like a couple flavors.
Yeah. I thought I sent you a picture.
Yeah, I know, but I don't have it to study.
Oh, I'm sorry. There's 4 flavors. It's good.
Okay.
And I'm not a fan of watermelon. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of watermelon, but it's actually really good.
So what I'm leading to is that like if I put that in my water and say it's like strawberry flavored, does it make you shaky or anything? It's just like electrolyte water.
Yep. So we all know I don't like to read, nor do I follow instructions. I'm a more of a learn as you go type of person. But I actually read it and I followed the directions, and it actually works. Like you put it in a 16 ounces of water. So I just get a water bottle, I shake it up, and I drink it. And when I say I'm like alert, I'm ready to work, like I'm ready for the day, I feel like it's my first morning of hydration. Like I like it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to try that.
I'll give you a couple packets.
Okay.
I meant to bring you some Bloom too, to the flavors I have.
I do want a new flavor.
I have
I don't want that mango one.
It doesn't taste like mango. It tastes like tropical.
I like mangoes. I just, like I've told you before, like a lot of mango flavors to me taste like artificial flavor tastes like peach, and I'm not a artificial peach lover. Like I like peaches, but I don't like
peach story.
Oh boy. What? And she's evilly smiling at me.
I'm not gonna tell her right now. I was
Okay.
that's more for when we talk about my messy things.
Okay.
It's a really funny story.
Oh boy. Whoa. What other topics are people?
Oh, my tattoo.
Oh, boo.
Oh no, I'm still gonna get it. I'm not gonna tell nobody because it's such a good idea.
It was supposed to be like a Halloween
I don't care.
appointment. No, I'm not saying like
We're still
still do it. But yeah, I did see like people wanted an update on the tattoos.
So what happened was I don't read, guys. I'm a very out of the go person. I didn't know where I wanted to go. They were closing at 4 because I did call.
Okay.
And they're like, "Oh, we're closing at 4." And I go, "Oh shit, I don't want to go anywhere else. I want to go to this specific place." Like the reason why I want to go to this specific place because it's just
To be fully transparent,
Mhm.
had we not did our movie date on Friday, I would have totally been down for it.
I'm gonna do it. I am gonna do it this week. Probably maybe Tuesday. I'll call Monday. But yeah, I didn't know that they it's so weird though. Tattoo shops are no longer walk-ins really. Like,
Yeah, a
for
lot of
far-
it's appointment.
a lot of it's appointment now. So I didn't know they closed at 4. So then I ended up going trick or treating. Well, which I didn't really go trick or treating, but I did go see my nieces go trick or treat. They were trick or treating, and my sister
hmm
obviously can't do the walk. So we hung out, which was really cool. And then I was in charge of on Halloween. I was in charge of expecting the candy.
Oh, I'm like, Jesus, what did they leave you in charge of?
Just inspecting the candy, make sure it wasn't poisonous. Then my niece let me put a little bag together, take home.
Oh, that
And I haven't eaten the sugar since I really haven't eaten anything sweet really since I moved back here. I fucked up that bag she made me. They had all my favorite candies. They had the Whoppers, the Musketeers. I had a couple Twizzlers.
Oh my God. You don't like all the good candy. I like
That is good
Twizzlers,
candy.
but Whoppers and
Mhm.
Three Musketeers.
Mhm.
Ew.
And Twix are my favorite.
Twix
Kit
are
Kats.
my favorite.
I love Kit Kat. Twix are. Do you like the left or the right?
Mm,
I'm more of a lefty.
I'm gonna have to go left because the right way is wrong.
Yeah. You ain't lying. You know that. Yeah. And then what was some else? What else?
I don't know what else have people been saying. I didn't think anyone that I know that listened to the podcast didn't have like questions. It was more just like reviews and stuff.
Yeah.
But I do think in the future we'll do like a little dating episode. I know people wanted that
Mhm.
type of material.
For both of us.
I am not looking forward to that.
You know, dating. Well, here's my thing, because just to not, I do want to do a date because I feel like my dating life is definitely funny as opposed to
Like
my relationship life. Because my relationship life, I can literally count on one hand relationships, and I need everybody in this room, including Bruno's, be off and taught me downstairs. That the dating life is definitely I have found myself in a couple of pickles.
Yeah, I've had a funny dating life too. Like before being married, before my ex. Yeah, if we're not including relationships, just simply dating, like, one-offs, like here and there. Yeah, there's been some characters for sure.
Oh my god, my theory into dating is it's very dissectable. Like, not to get into it, just to let the listeners know when what we're about to do when we decide to go there. That I think especially women.
Mhm.
I think there are 3 factors when you are dating someone.
Okay, hit us with them.
So, oh my God. If it's dating, it's dating. It's not serious.
Sure.
Like, let's just be very transparent.
Yeah, like
not serious.
call a spade a spade.
Number 2, if you choose to intercourse with this person,
Mhm.
if it wasn't good, it don't count.
I love that rule. First
Just
of
walk
all,
out. What was my third one? Yeah, if it wasn't good, it doesn't count. If it gave you a headache, it doesn't count.
so basically anything other than enjoyable,
It doesn't count.
I'm with that. I'm rolling with that.
But
Don't hear that shit, ladies. If it was not enjoyable for you, it doesn't count.
Like, you don't, when you get into a serious relationship, which I don't think that when you're in a serious relationship, you need to disclose that. Like, I'm not asking you because I don't give a fuck. I care about
Well, we're not we're not speaking of relationships.
Relationships.
We're talking
Wow.
about simply dating on the fly, having fun. We went out for coffee. We went out for a drink. We went out to dinner one time, like,
Yep.
or maybe 5 times, but it didn't go anywhere.
Which is fine. I guess the third one I'm gonna say is it like, so it's not serious. It doesn't count. And the third one, I had a really good one, and then I lost my train of thought. But
That's okay.
that's okay. We'll have that episode.
We'll reconvene when that episode is in the works.
Yes. Oh, I do know what I want to talk about on our third episode because I'm waiting. Okay, so before I don't want to end this yet. I want to know what podcasts, like what kind of podcasts are you into?
Personally,
Yes.
I only listen to true crime.
Okay. See, my podcast that I love to listen to, I do like to listen to true crime, but I like to listen to specific true crimes. Like, do you listen to the podcast that you listen to? Like, is it like very serious and in depth and stuff like that?
Mm-hmm.
So I listen to true crimes, but this is so morbid. People, don't judge me.
There is a true crime called Morbid.
I listen to Rotten Mangoes. I listen to her podcast because she makes it enjoy. Like, it's so bad. Sometimes I laugh because the way her storytelling is to like make not light of the situation, but make it more. I'm going to assume more comfortable for the person to listen. And there was one that I was like listening to, and I was like, oh my, I was cracking up, and I'm like,
It's not funny.
it's not fun.
You're laughing, and you're like, why am I laughing?
It's kind of like when art does his shit.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's like an uncomfortable comedy. Like,
Yes.
I know what you're saying.
And I was like,
Yeah, I don't know.
but shout out to Rotten Mangoes. She really is great at storytelling.
I've never heard of that.
Yes.
So, I'll have to check that out.
And I also, like, I just feel like my lifestyle and brain is all over the place. I like listening to updates on the Bravoverse, some Housewives, and all those shows.
Mm-mm. Lost me. Not into it.
And then which I do want to touch on because I like other podcasts, like just ones with like that are funny that you can watch on YouTube. And I actually feel some type of way about one that I want to talk about next week.
Okay.
But I have to watch that podcast in order for us to talk about it.
Okay.
I want to talk about next week. I guess we're just going to preview because this is unbeknownst to you. I really want to talk about, I know somebody requested we talk about Diddy. We can do a 2-in-1. I want to talk about influencers.
Okay. In general, specifically?
Yeah, influencers with their podcasts, their money grabs, because I really feel some type of way.
Okay.
Like, I think you guys are gonna hear me on a serious. You guys are gonna get this the second time in 6th grade when I got smart. That's what y'all about to get from me.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna have to do my little research.
Like, I was thinking about it yesterday when I got off of Spirit, which
whole time out. The next episode you're saying is gonna be like half Diddy, half,
because it all correlates. It all correlates in my head. Yes.
Okay.
When we talk about it and discuss with your homework, you're gonna get why it correlates.
Okay.
Because well, first of all, I'm not a Diddy supporter. Like, let's just get like fucking man his baby oil.
No, for real.
There,
I like that.
I just celebrities and influencers all together, like just this whole, like, I'm disgusted,
Girl,
by
it's all the Illuminati.
I find that right now.
Oh my god. Okay, let's not go there now. But does that wrap up our
Yeah, we can do our Maxies and our Yesies.
Sure. As long as we've covered the questions for people.
I think we covered all the
Had them.
questions. So when I do my tattoo, you have to follow you guys have to follow our IG and our TikTok, because that's the only place I'm gonna post the tattoo. I'm not posting it on my personal Facebook.
I like that.
I'm going to, well, eventually I would like to get a social media manager.
We're not taking applications.
We're not, because we ain't got no money right now.
Make that clear.
Eventually, like, I would like to do that so I can have a space of privacy and a space of where somebody's taking care of that for me.
That's fair.
But yeah, follow us on all of our platforms. And now we're gonna do our messies and messies. Do you want to go first?
Sure.
Okay, go ahead.
I think my messy for the week, really for life.
Oh God, did I do something?
No.
Okay, good.
Is work. I don't want to go to work every day of every week of every year of my life.
You know, since like I think it's like overseas in like the UK, they only work 4 days.
A week. I've heard that as well. It's not, honestly, it's not the work that I do, and it's not that it's 5 days or whatever. Like, it's, I just don't want to. It's like, I don't want to do it no days a week, let alone 4.
I get it. I get it. Working from home, okay, working from home, like I do enjoy it, but I do feel lonely.
Mhm.
But like going into office, I just like to be around the people that I'm around in my department.
Yeah.
And I didn't want, I even told one of the owners, I'm like, I don't want the people. I do not want to,
Yeah.
I don't want the people.
So I feel like, like you giving that perspective
Mhm.
from being like hybrid,
Mhm.
like you have like minimal office interaction,
Mhm.
but you also have that time for yourself too.
Mhm.
I think would maybe fulfill me more, because the everyday in person and getting up and getting ready and the commute, like everything that goes into like actually showing up to work, it's exhausting.
I don't know, because when I was working in office full time, I felt like going into office was my runway. So I was always happy to go into work. Like I didn't even give a shit about the drama people. I just went in like, look at my outfit. I ain't here for a ride, bitch.
I do see that. Yeah,
But
you
yeah,
like that.
but like my circumstances now, like which my sister talked about, like I don't want to people other than my social media presence. I don't want to be in the presence of
But
anybody.
then sometimes I feel like, I don't know if that is just like the older I get, the less I want to be involved in working for the rest of my
I respect it.
So hence why we're giving this a shot. So I don't have to feel like I'm going to work every day, and I could just, be my
shit.
bestie and talk shit. Yeah. Like, which doesn't feel like work, even though we're putting in the work.
Yes, I 100%
So
agree.
that would be my messy. And my yesy for the week, I think, is just the holidays, like the upcoming, like I know, like last episode I mentioned like Halloween. I was really excited for that.
Yeah.
And it's like now I feel like we're in the Burr months, they call.
Mhm.
Like, so it's like Halloween, we have Thanksgiving coming up, and then like in 2 weeks we are doing Friendsgiving.
Mhm.
We're excited. It's gonna be so awesome. I can't wait.
We can tell people what your other well, let's go ahead. That we're going to Vintage Con. Vintage
Oh
Fest.
yeah. That too. Like next weekend we're doing Totally Rad Vintage Fest.
Mhm.
And
I'm
I
looking
feel
for
like
Furby.
there's like, yeah, Furby. Oh man, I hope it's collectible.
Me too.
Yeah, I just think that I'm excited for those things.
Mhm.
And then I'm sure Christmas will be my next yesy.
Yes.
But yeah, man, I'm excited to just spend time with y'all and the family and
Same.
cooking and like all the smells and the food and the drinking and the games and just the time, man. Like time is precious, man.
It is. I agree. Time is precious.
So yeah, that's my yesy.
So my messy is something that happened yesterday when I was at Spirit. So
Fucking spirit.
I listen. It's nothing that they did. So the minute we opened at 10, we were busy for 4 hours, 3.5 hours straight.
Mm.
Like busy. Like there was no break. And I was just trying to order a coffee.
And then couldn't get a break to even order.
I did it right there at the register. I told somebody,
That's right.
I asked the manager that I was working with, shoot, I was like, do you want one? She's like, oh, I can't like Zelle or anything. I said, girl, I'll get it for you. Like, we about to die.
Yeah, like
Like, don't worry about it. You need a coffee.
lifeline.
Like, yes. So we ordered coffee finally after a couple hours, and then she had to go take care of somebody, like, because she was the only manager. She had to do, something in the back. So I was left with the line ringing, and I had messed up at one point. I said, I yelled like, sorry guys, try my best. They're like, you're right. I'm like, thank you. And then I was trying to order coffee. So the first time I tried to order it, I lost the order. So then I did it all over again. She's like, oh my God, we didn't get the coffee. I was like, I know. Or they fuck it up. They don't know.
Oh no.
So we ended up getting the coffee. But everybody was in good vibes. And then you always have that one person. No, we didn't have Barbara. We had Bob. So,
Fucking Bob.
yeah, fuck Bob, man. Let me tell you. And if your name's Bob, I hope you're not a douche. So everybody was in good vibes. Everybody was standing in the line. It was like we were selling some, but really you was just buying shit.
Yeah.
Oh, and this side note, my highest, there's a messy, but somebody spent $500. Everything was 50%, but spent $500 all this shit, and I'm
But
like,
they probably got a good deal for 500.
yes, they did.
I mean,
I respected it.
being after Christmas, like that shit is marked down just to sell.
Yeah.
And there are people who would do that. So then, like every Halloween after, they're out here with the most craziest decorations outside.
Yes.
So I supported them.
I supported it. Well, obviously, I'm working. Of course, I support it. But my messiest is that so after the 24th, there's no returns, there's no exchanges. It's not a rule that we made up. It's a rule that we abide by.
Right.
Well, any employee abides by. So this guy comes up and says, "I got this for my daughter. The light stopped working. Yippity yappity ya ya ya."
Right. Giving you his sobs.
No, not me. He's giving the girl next to me.
Mm.
And she's like standing her ground, like, "No, unfortunately, I cannot."
Good for her.
And he was like, "Well, can you make a special exception?" No, I cannot.
You ain't special. Why are you special, sir? Sorry, you're making me upset.
So she's like antagonizing her, making these comments, and then he's with his son and the daughter. The daughter is like pleading with him, like, "Can you just stop?" This girl had to be like 9.
Mm.
And she's like, Dad, can you just stop? Wouldn't stop patronizing. And my manager was straight like, "No,
I don't like you could leave now.
I wish she would." Oh, she pulled out the "I am the manager" card. I was like, "Yeah,
That's right."
So he's like, "Well, I'm just going to stand here all day and wait for a manager." She's like, "Well, you don't have to wait long. I am the manager."
Good for her.
I was like, "Good for you." Let that card down, baby.
Man, she earned that coffee.
So she sure did. And I felt bad that I got them tall, not the big ones. But whatever. I'm on a weight loss journey. She's not. I am. And I apologize.
Well, no, I mean, she's in on it too.
So,
Default.
So he's like just patronizing her with all these comments. And you know me, I don't really stick my nose where it doesn't belong. Okay, I do sometimes.
Thank you for correcting your statement.
So I'm standing there listening to this, and I'm just like, I just turned around. I said, "Sir, you're not special. Okay, call corporate if you're that bothered." She already said no.
Mic drop.
And he just looked at me. I was waiting for the bitch. I ain't talking to you. I was like, "Bitch, I'm talking to you." And I said what I like. This is my last day. He's my last day. Don't let me find you on social media because I'll at your ass.
Oh yeah, you good for that.
Because I remember when MySpace came out, or Facebook would be like, "All these keyboard thugs at me. I will at you, not because I think I'm tough or anything, but don't try at your ass." But I'm talking directly to you and about you.
Oh, Bob.
Poor Bob. And his daughter was like pleading. And you know what? His son, I feel bad for his son when he gets married, because he was like, whatever her name was, "Shut up. Just let dad take care of it. He's not doing anything wrong." Like, sir, I feel sorry for you.
Yeah, that's how you're raising your kids.
Right.
Well, your son, because
Right.
the daughter got sense. She probably
like,
take after her mama.
Probably. She was like, "Can you just stop?" But I did. I was like, "Sir, you're not special. You're not."
Like, I'm sorry. There's like 400 people in here, and you think we're just going to bend the rules
For you.
Next.
I'll tell you off camera what I told my stepdad.
Oh,
He was like, "Oh my God, Jessie."
Okay.
So my yesy is that I'm really excited for, well, my yesy is I'm really excited for I've been looking at the analytics because we're on Spotify. I've been really excited about that. I guess I got a couple yesies. I've been really excited about that. I am excited about the holidays. Well, I'm sad and excited. I'm excited because I haven't been here for almost 4 holidays.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm excited to be with my family. I'm excited to actually participate again in a Friendsgiving and a possible
I don't think you've
Friendsmas.
had one since when you moved away. It's been like a few years we haven't.
I know, but you guys have gotten together where I can't.
No, I know, but with the whole crew together.
Yes.
I don't think we've done it with all of us since you were gone before.
Well, yeah. Well, I know Moochie bought everybody shirts last year, and I didn't get mine until I moved back. For Christmas.
Oh, I cannot wait until Christmas Eve, because that's when Moochie is doing, they do like the family party.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, me and Juicy had such a blast over there. It is infectious. And Moochie, I love you and your family. You guys are my family.
I'm excited to participate this year. What did I do last year for Christmas Eve? Oh, we had to do Christmas early on Christmas Eve, which was fun. And I do kind of miss it. Like, I 4 kids were just excited to think that Santa really came in the house and we put flour on the floor
We
and
have to. So let's just embrace your nieces and their
yes,
reactions because they're still so little that they get
yes,
to enjoy it in the same way.
yes. Well, my mom dresses up as a Grinch every year. My stepdad,
I love her.
so that's gonna be fun.
Yes.
Well, last year I missed it, but my mom and my stepdad dressed up. My stepdad dressed up as Santa, and my mom's dressed up as Mrs. Claus.
Oh, okay.
So I'm
I
excited about
prefer
that.
Grinch, but
Yeah, she did the Grinch. That didn't go over so well. I think I still have the pictures. They're so funny.
I think I've seen them. I remember that.
Yes. So that's my messies and my yesies.
Love that.
Thanks. But I am excited for the holidays. It's definitely going to be different for me this year, but
Different doesn't mean bad.
yeah, different doesn't mean bad. But other than that, yeah,
All right.
that's
Well,
this week's episode.
join us.
I'm gonna read some erotica, Disney erotica,
Lord.
and I'll let y'all. Well, I ain't gonna read it, but listen to it. Listen to
Y'all-
Audible supports that.
Y'all, please tell her not to do it.
I will come back with a summary.
Oh, man. I don't want to talk about it. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I'm gonna talk about it anyways.
Okay, great. Great. So we'll join you next time for some Disney erotica.
I need a poster child for this shit.
Ew. Well, thanks for listening, guys.
And we'll see. Well, don't forget to follow us everywhere. It is Getting Messy with Yessie. And if you listen to us on Spotify, give us a follow, give us a like, leave us a comment. Because I read them all. I look at them all. And I'll respond. I got nothing but time, baby.
Yeah, interact.
I will, yes, interact. I will interact back. All right. Well, till the next episode. Bye. It's probably going to hear my breathing.